Chooks, Matt here, and this is a totally inappropriate number 9. Number 9 now. Wow. So, as you know, I've done this for a few months now. I'm nearly up to 200 subscribers, so I think I'm about 11 off. So, thank you all so much to those that subbed. Probably you've found me through Doctor Who. Probably won't be doing much of that now. But if you don't know, this totally inappropriate is where I just talk shit for a few minutes, to be quite blunt. So anything and everything pretty much about the channel and future plans, and sometimes I've done pickups and that sort of thing, which is actually the first thing that I want to get to in that pickups. I'm looking at changing a few things up a little bit. So I'm looking at probably pickups. I'm probably looking at doing shorts for those, not an actual full pickups type thing, you know, a video with like all different types of pickups and everything. So I'm just going to try that out for a little while and see how I go. But if you've watched this, and you know, if you've watched this video hoping for something new, I have got the Space Precinct on Blu-ray at last. I got that Jerry Anderson's Space Precinct. If you ever like that, I'll do an unboxing and all that sort of stuff later. But yeah, there's going to be a few changes as well. I think when I get to 500 subs, then believe me, it's giving me a bit of leeway time to think this stuff through, because I think it'll take me another couple of years for me to get another 500. But I am looking at probably doing a Ask Me Anything. A lot of you don't know anything about me, so that's probably good. Some people do, and try to use it against me, which isn't nice. You know, but yeah, look, in my travels, I'm 50. In my travels, I've met a lot of famous people, not just online. I've worked with famous people. I've worked with artists, voice actors. Yeah, they're a totally different ballgame voice actors. Especially cartoon voice actors. They're nuts, some of them. I've had a few little run-ins with them over the years. Don't take no shit. Let's just say that. And I don't care who you are, you know. But, yeah, so, you know, you can ask me all those sort of questions. But that's down the track. That's like when I get to 500, which is 311 subscribers away, so I've got plenty of time to not worry about that. And then, but I will be just doing like I said, I'll be doing the shorts, and I will be continuing on with this. I'll be talking about certain films or whatever that I love, and hopefully you'll get something out of it. I'm still fielding a lot of questions for the Crocodile Dundee videos that I did. I'm still working on everything, guys, so if I'm not clear enough, I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you may have, which I have been doing. A lot of people have been asking in the comments questions, and I just want to make sure that the word gets out there enough that stops people from being disappointed in the fact that, you know, you're not getting the full thing. There's a lot of bullshit out there of people saying, oh yeah, they cut them out, but they've actually added scenes in. No, they haven't. To my knowledge, they haven't added any scenes. There's actually 2.5 minutes missing from it. If it was adding scenes, it would be a director's cut. Alright? It ain't no director's cut. So, yeah, people need to be aware of that. And hopefully I bring it to their attention as well. So, if I've done one good thing, it's that. But anyway, yeah, so that's going to happen at some point. where what else is going to happen? um, so I'm going to do more panels as well, but I want to get to at least 300 people before I get to panels. It's just because I feel like I watch all these other panels. Now, I'm a part of a panel show as well. I'm with Type 40. And they're great and everything, but I'd like to run my own panels. I do like those where we can just chat, you know. I mean, that one's a little bit more moderated, so, and I'm a mod on there anyway. I'm a moderator on there. Yeah, I just want to do something a little bit more casual chat type thing, and like I used to, and but I don't want to rely on other people to do that, and I don't want to impose on them, really. So, and I don't want to build this channel using them. I would rather use myself. So yeah. So panels are in the future, but I'll probably wait until I get to about 300 subs for that. So this is all stuff that I'm looking at anyway. Another thing that I'm looking at is getting some of my friends involved that I have still left, from way back when I was young. Because like I said, I know some people. So just watch out. I do know some people. They live in New York, and they live in LA, and they have a notoriety, I guess, as well. So they're famous, but they've got more of a notoriety than anything, and they're the sort of people that I hang out with because I feel comfortable around them. And so I'm going to be doing something special with them soon. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing interviews. Is like past 1,000 subscribers, so this is all going to happen like in the future, right? So, but I want to get some of them involved in this now, just to prepare you, I guess, you the viewer, for what may entail. But I think it may surprise you who I know and how I know them. So yeah, it's just because of the fact that I have been, because I don't know, I've said it so many times already, and I'm not one of these people that keep going battling home about it, but I was an artist for a time, and I met a lot of famous people through that art. Some people good, some people bad. So, and whether or not I actually talk about those people that were bad, I don't know. But the people that were good, the people that are good are still my friends. So, but that's way down in the future, and like I said, I want to expand this channel, and this is what this whole video is about, expanding the channel. There seems to be some people out there saying, what are you going to do when there's nothing to do with when Doctor Who is off air, and what are you going to talk about and all this? I've been talking about movies, I've been talking about lots of things but Doctor Who, but when it's a show that is my mainstay show that I've watched since I was 4, and I can not prove it, but I was 4 when this show came into my life. And so, but once that's gone, there's still plenty to talk about. And like I said, I do Type 40. So, if ever, there's something good to be talked about with Doctor Who, it'll be on that channel and not so much this channel. But if I've got something to say about any future news, then I will use this platform to say my views on the subject, positive or negative. So you get what you get with me. But anyway, look, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for subscribing. Please remember to like and hit the notification so you know that I'm shooting another video, even if it's the. I'm thinking also later on down the track that I'd like Totally Inappropriate to be live, but I don't have enough subscribers for that because in most of them, it's really the time zone things as well. Because you got to remember, I'm down under. I'm actually down under. So I'm actually further away from the mainland of Australia. So you have to realise that there's a time zone limit and everything. So I kind of wanna. I can be up at any time. It's just the fact that, like I said, I want to make sure that my friends are valued that come on to these panels, and whether or not it's live or not, I'd really like to just do solo ones as well, for an hour or so. But I won't do that until my count goes up a little bit, and that may take a while, and I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for listening to me dribble on for about 10 minutes or so. How far I get into editing this out. And I'll see you all again. Who am I? Well, I'm Matt Pot. And there's a lot of dark secrets you don't know about me. I'll see you next time.